Everything is bad. Everything is bad. I'm not ready. Everything is bad. Fuck off. I don't want to update my browser settings. Edge, nobody likes you. Oh, I forgot to sell out either. Oh, that looks gorgeous on stream. Okay, good, good, good. Sorry, chat. I was getting myself situated. Alright, this will probably be a VOD because my timing is shitty, but welcome to the Spooks that will always be spooks. Because nobody's here, I'm just gonna choose a random one to do that I've got pulled up. Unless anyone has any requests, but I am not counting on it. This is called Windows That Were Not Windows. This is from the Shadow Book of Ji Yun, translated by the people. It's a compilation of alleged supernatural occurrences in old China. Windows that were not windows. Qiu Wenda confided to me that when he was head of the Office of Imperial Education, he set out for the Summer Palace one morning, around 5, to get an early start on work. He thought hardly anyone would be out at such an hour, but when he turned down a particular stretch of road, he saw a lamp-bearing crowd. Excuse me? Okay. He saw a lamp-bearing crowd gathered around a willow tree. They were jostling against each other, as if excited by something hidden in the tree's branches. Coming closer, Qiu and Da discovered that what commanded the crowd's attention wasn't the branches, but hanging from the tree. A city guard had hung himself, and a man from the crowd was frantically sawing through the rope round his neck, trying to free him before he ceased kicking. When the guard finally spilled to the ground, he was asked why he had hung himself. He rasped that he had not in fact done it, not on purpose. He had been on patrol when he saw a small house lit from inside, presumably by lamps. Its cozy look made him feel friendly toward it. As for the face of a pretty young woman standing and staring out the house's round window, that made him feel friendlier still. Nevertheless, the guard was about to apologize for staring when the woman smiled, and she shocked him by gesturing for him to come inside by way of the window. Embarrassed, the guard admitted to everyone that he tried to do just that. But as he ducked his head inside the house, someone roughly grabbed him by the neck and yanked hard. The next thing he knew, he was dangling from the tree. The young woman in Qiu Wenda's account is a classic example of a substitute-seeking ghost. Such spirits are people who took their own lives while in distress. But their distress and their desire to die did not end with death as they hoped. Instead, these emotions keep them bound to earth. Consequently, they will try to trick or persuade others to kill themselves, hoping their victim will take their place in the spirit world so that they can go on to reincarnate. There are many records of similar incidents in the Imperial Library. However, the ghost who Qiu Wenda encountered was unique by virtue of her skill. It is hard even for a ghost to conjure the form of a house, and even harder to disguise a noose as a window full of promise. I personally witnessed a second example of the substitute ghost phenomenon when I was between 13 and 14 years old. The incident occurred at a shore of a lake, swollen from floodwater, that was south of the shrine of the literature god, and northwest from the altar of the farm gods. I was passing by the lake when suddenly I saw a man, fully clothed, calmly march into the muddy water, as if strolling down the street. He forged ahead with a blank look, as I and several other people gaped disbelievingly. I didn't break from my paralysis until water was lapping against his chest. But thankfully, several other bystanders reached him in time to keep him from drowning. Hey, Thunder Kitty. It wasn't easy. The man struggled against the bystanders, as if he wanted to drown, and continued to thrash forward. But there were more of them, and they managed to wrestle him back to the shore, where they forced him to the ground and held him there until his senses returned. "Why did you do it?" someone asked. "I was thirsty," the man told them. The man's answer didn't make any sense to anyone until he went on to explain that he hadn't seen the lake. Instead, he had seen a new tea house near the shrine of the literature god. Enticed by the floral scent of tea, he had stepped into the tea house's shadows in order to drink. "So, I don't know how I wound up in a lake," the confused man said. The tea house was real, I'm sure of it. Its details weren't hazy at all, as you'd expect them to be if it was a phantom house. It even had a sign hanging in the front with the name of the tea house handwritten in greenish blue. A face toward the sea. Chowenda and I experienced something very similar in nature. There's no doubt of that. However, ultimately, my phantom was the more literary of the two. A face toward the sea. That's a fine name. The product of someone with a poet's flair. Because of this obvious talent, I wonder sometimes about the man to whom the ghost of the lake belonged, and about what unlucky event turned him from the noble pursuit of inventing literature to the dishonorable one of inventing murder. Shit, that one was good. I wasn't expecting that one to be as good as it was. That one is spooky. How you doing, Thunder Kitty? Yes, we are back with the spooks. I'm sorry it took me so long. Now to find another. Let me see. I'm not gonna do that, I'm lazy. I've arrived. Please hold your applause. Yo, Sassy, what's up? Hey! The queen of spooky stories has arrived. I was worried you wouldn't make it. Busy week, went to another zoo today? Oh, hell yeah. And shopping and dinner with a friend, just got home. Wolfie goes a little well. Wolfie goes well. Um, I'm my birth control pills don't work. I have to get them changed. Um, it's very funny. But yeah, things are well. It's been a hectic few days, but I went walking. Um, I went walking on a path that I used to walk with my mom and my grandma. I went with my mom and my sister today, and that was nice. Um, I had 3 things to do today, and one of them was spooky stream, and then the other two. Well, that's not true. I did get to one of the other two, but the other one I didn't get to. Your present is done. I've burned it. I just need to find a suitable box, and then you know me, because I never send you just one thing. I gotta figure out what to send you in addition to that thing. I might just burn you another thing. Because I've blanked this time. But yeah, I am good. Things are good. No rush, kiddo. No problem. Yeah, I'm burning another project as well for myself. So to whip you up another one is like not difficult. Although I don't know if you'd want my work completely plastering your tree. But yeah, I will get you something else in addition, because I always do, but I don't know what it is yet. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. Let me see. I have half a mind to grab that blanket again. I've got half a mind. Ah, shite. What have I done? Whatever I did, I didn't mean to do it. Why do I'm always like this? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Come on, Dad. I don't have any moves. I can't do anything. What can I do? I don't want to do that. Alright. I'm not crazy about any of that, but... Oh, maybe this... Okay. Sorry, I had to respond to my dad about something. I'm not getting sick, I swear. I'm just silly. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, da, 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 da. One of the things I'm trying to make for you is giving me fits, and it just makes me want to double down on it. Oh no. Don't go through too much trouble. Really. Like, whatever you get from me, I'll appreciate. You know that. I'm nothing else if not persistent. This is true. That I will say. Da, 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 da. Okay, good. I'm almost ready. So, this one is called From Coyotes to Ravens, from a collection of Native American stories. It's Points a Matter of Pride, yeah, I figured. Recipe has never given me more shit. Really? What are you trying to make? I guess it's a surprise, so I can't ask, but like... It's not the heaven cake, right? Well, that you've done before. Gosh, the heaven cake is so good. I bet I've told people about the heaven cake. Have I told y'all about the heaven cake? So, Sassy makes this, apparently they're called peanut butter blondies. That's down to a science. Oh, phew, okay. Apparently they're called peanut butter brownies, but I call them heaven cake, because that's what they are. They actually make for a great breakfast, too. God, they're so good. They're so good. Man, they're so good. Anyway, Sassy is good at baking, but everyone should know this at this point. Man. I wonder what I did to make it so difficult. What is this thing? Huh. I guess I'll be left wondering. I have guesses now. I have guesses. Alright. It was nothing I did. Oh no. The one thing I did was decide to have silly ecstasies. Oh. Hold on, I'm pre-screening this story. Oh, don't shoot the dogs. Did you know a block of cheese is just a loaf of milk? I can't argue with that theory. Yo, Chaos, how you doing, dude? I don't think I decided that. I definitely did not decide that. Hell of an entrance. You know that Chaos doesn't greet you by saying hello. Chaos greets you by kicking in the door and tipping his hat. Alright, now, this story is stupid. I'm not gonna go with this one. These are all Algonquin. Nothing wrong with that, just they're all Algonquin. It's the only way I want to be graded, right? It's a good way. Still editing the bird story. I hate how OCD I am. Dude, same. It's all good, dude. Take as long as you need. Eventually I have a few D&D questions for you, but I don't want to do that to you until, like, you have time to sit and think about it, because Edgehead and I have been talking. Would I say that I'm pecky? Yeah. But, that was a good one. I appreciated it, but it's also true. It's true. Nerds. Yeah. Edgehead is educating me. Educating me, you could say. Yow! Or however the CSI Miami meme goes. I don't know, guys. What do you want me to do? We've got Edgar Allan Poe. We've got Lovecraft up in this. We've got whatever else I can try to find, like a headless chicken running around. But, yeah, it was a good one. I have ghost stories by first responders. That's still here. I have, like, at least 5 different books all about Texas. Y'all create a lot of ghosts. y'all have I don't know what y'all are doing over there, but y'all have a sizable ghost population over there. Got 2 big books on Japan. The language of the birds? I have no memory of this book. What the fuck? Texas does. I have no memory of getting this. What the fuck? Oh, this isn't even a thing. This is just a straight up... Oh. Oh, this is very weird. Okay, no, this isn't actually about birds. Interesting. Alright, I'll put a pin in that. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why that's in here. I could also pick a random book of ghost stories and, tear it apart while y'all delight at the carnage, which is what we did last time. Oh man, a burb fact. I should have been ready for that, but I wasn't. Did you know that certain birds who specialize at catching insects in the air, like flies and other flying bugs, have whiskers? These whiskers are called rectal bristles, and they are so cute. Not all birds have them. Flycatchers do. Catbirds do. Who else does? Sparrows don't. Cardinals don't. I don't think thrushes do. They might. But yeah, birds have whiskers. So yeah, just point me in a direction and I'll go. Bird on bat fights? I know that birds will sometimes eat bats, like birds of prey. Hold on, this is Googleable. What birds eat bats? Owls, hawks, and snakes. Okay. In fact, those are the only 3 things that really eat bats, huh? Oh, and common grackles, too. Oh, shit. Who'd have thought? I didn't know the crow wannabes ate bats. Shit. Great tits eat bats? Bullshit. Oh my god. Wait, I called BS. About snakes, that I can do. But hold on a second. I need to read this article because... Okay. So this is from the New Scientist. I have no idea how credible this is, but maybe they'll link a... Oh, actually, this looks pretty legit. It sounds like an avian equivalent of Ozzy Osbourne legend. Great tits. Which is, like, it's a small bird here. I'll show you what a great tit is. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I should be very careful. Bird, great tit. Okay, please, God. Bing, don't fail me now. Okay, this is a great tit. Okay, and that's all I'm willing to risk. Ta-da! Just so y'all have a visual of the bird I'm talking about here. Alright. Great tits have been discovered killing and eating bats by pecking their heads open. Behold, the great tit. Although bats have been reported preying on songbirds before, they have? This is the first time great tits have been observed to prey on bats. Peter S. Stock from the Max Planck Institute for Ornithology in Germany first saw a bat being captured by a tit in a Hungarian cave in 1996. 10 years later, he and fellow bat ecologist Bjorn Simers recorded 18 examples of pipistrelle bat predation by great tits over the course of 2 winters in the same cave in the Book Mountains. The birds seek out bats as they wake from their hibernation and usually eat them in the cave, although sometimes they carry them to a nearby tree. The birds don't kill the bats before they start eating them, says Simers, but the bats eventually die when the birds peck open their brain case. Holy shit! That's metal as fuck. As the bats are still very cold, only a degree above ambient temperatures, they're extremely slow and easy for the birds to subdue. Nevertheless, it is a considerable feat for the tits, given that a pipistrelle bat weighs approximately 5 grams and a great tit only 4 times as much. Oh, these are not very big bats, but still, holy crap. The scientists ran an experiment to supplement the tits with food and discovered that this reduced consumption. This shows the birds are predating for bats for food in times of scarcity. Oh, wow. That is crazy. Presumably this is a learned behavior, but it's much too strong an inference to suggest it could be culturally transmitted from Poland to Hungary. What the fuck? I don't know if any other studies of predation of hibernating bats by small birds. It's a big jump for the tits, given that their normal prey are caterpillars. Jesus Christ. Anyway, snakes. Let me see what I can do for you. Hold on. Well, let's go back to the Book of Ji-yoon. Maybe there'll be one here. Let me look at the table of contents. Da 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 na na na. Well, that's disappointing. Book of Ji-yoon had jack shit. Alright. Let's go with Tales from a Chinese Studio. I know there's snakes there. Oh, here we go. This is from Strange Tales from a Chinese Studio. It's called metempsychosis, which is a word I don't know. Metempsychosis. The supposed transmigration at death of the soul of a human being or animal into a new body of the same or different species. Well, that doesn't... Okay. Cool. Mr. Lin, who took his master's degree in the same year as the late Mr. Wen Bi, could remember what happened to him in his previous state of existence, and once told the whole story as follows. I was originally of a good family, but after leading a very dissolute life, I died at the age of 62. I'm being conducted into the presence of the King of Purgatory. He received me civilly, bade me be seated, and offered me a cup of tea. I noticed, however, that the tea in His Majesty's cup was clear and limpid, while that in my own was muddy, like the lees of wine. It then flashed across me that this was the potion which is given to all disembodied spirits, to render them oblivious of the past. And accordingly, when the king was looking the other way, I seized the opportunity of pouring it under the table, pretending afterwards that I had drunk it all up. My record of good and evil was now presented for inspection, and when the king saw what it was, he flew into a great passion, and ordered the attendant devils to drag me away, and send me back to earth as a horse. I was immediately seized and bound. The devils carried me off to a house, the door sill of which was so high I could not step over it. While I was trying to do so, the devils behind me lashed me with all their might, causing me such pain that I made a great spring, and lo and behold, I was a horse in the stable. "The mare's got a nice coat," I then heard a man call out, but although I was perfectly aware of all that was passing, I could say nothing myself. Hunger came now upon me, and I was glad to be suckled by the mare. At the end of 4 or 5 years, I had grown into a fine, strong horse, dreadfully afraid of the whip, running away at the very sight of it. When my master rode me, it was always with a saddle-cloth and at a leisurely pace, which was bearable enough. But when the servants mounted me, barebacked, and dug their heels into me, the pain stuck into my vitals, and at length I refused all food, and in 3 days I died. Reappearing before the King of Purgatory, His Majesty was enraged to find that I had thus tried to shirk working out my time, and, flaying me forthwith, condemned me to go back again as a dog. And when I did not move, the devils came behind me and lashed me until I ran away from them into the open country, where, thinking I had better die right off, I jumped off the cliff and lay at the bottom unable to move. I then saw I was among a litter of puppies, and that the old bitch was licking and suckling me by turns, whereby I knew that I was once more among mortals. In this hateful form I continued for some time, longing to kill myself, and yet fearing to incur the penalty of shirking. At length I purposely bit my master in the leg and tore him badly, whereupon he had me destroyed, and I was taken again into the presence of the king, who was so displeased with my vicious behavior that he condemned me to become a snake, and shut me up in a dark room where I could see nothing. After a while I managed to climb up the wall, bore a hole in the roof, and escape, and immediately I found myself lying in the grass, a veritable snake. I then registered a vow that I would harm no living thing, and I lived for some years, feeding upon berries and such like, ever remembering neither to take my own life, nor by injuring anyone, to incite them to take it, but longing all the while for the happy release which did not come to me. One day, as I was sleeping in the grass, I heard the noise of a passing cart, and on trying to get across the road out of its way, I was caught in the wheel and cut in two. The king was astonished to see me back so soon, but I humbly told my story, and in pity for the innocent creature that loses its life, he pardoned me, and permitted me to be born again at my appointed time as a human being. I wasn't really about a snake, that just featured a snake. That doesn't count. Snake, 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 snake. Snake, snake, Severus Snake. Hold on. Hold on. I'll get you. I feel like I'm more likely to find Alright, so we've done the snake charmer. I remember reading that story. Passion for snakes? I'm gonna screen that one. Snake Island. Okay. Snake Island. Oh, this one might be spicy. Okay, hold on. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, no, this one is a little bit, that one's a little too sexy for stream. Okay. Hold on. This is why I scan them. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. Alright, let me try one more from this section. Censored by Confucius sometimes does me a good turn, but... Oh, you are useless. Yeah, no, jack shit here. Alright, I'll try this too, but it should be... Oh, fuck this. Okay, no. Shit. No, that's completely the wrong thing. Shit. Oh my god. Try looking at the book that's literally titled Serpents and Werewolves, dumbass. Alright. Okay, we should be able to find something now. Oh, there's only one snake story in here. Ah, fuck it, whatever. This one is a folk tale from the Punjabi called The Snake Prince. Snakes can hide in the most unlikely places. One hot morning, an old woman carried her clay pot down into the river. She stood the pot on the river bank while she washed her hands and face. When she lifted the pot to fill it with water, she saw a snake coiled up inside. A small, brightly colored snake. It was beautiful, but she knew that such bright colors usually meant deadly poison. The snake hissed at her and stuck out its forked tongue. She threw her veil over the top of the pot and backed away. But it was her only clay pot. She couldn't afford to buy another. She had to get rid of the snake. She took a deep breath and used a stick to shift the veil. The snake had vanished. Inside the pot now is a beautiful necklace made of gleaming gold and bright jewels, shaped like the snake with its tail in its mouth. The old woman gasped. She'd never seen anything so beautiful, except possibly the snake, with its vivid jewel-colored scales. And she'd certainly never seen anything so valuable. She picked the pot up with the necklace rattling inside, and she ran to the king's palace. She showed the serpent necklace to the king and queen and told them the story of the snake in the pot, which they laughed at kindly. They offered her many coins for the necklace. She accepted, because coins to buy food were more use to her than a fancy necklace. The king and queen laid the necklace in a wooden box in the room, for the queen to wear on a special occasion. And the special occasion arrived the next day. The king and queen were invited to a feast in the neighboring kingdom to celebrate the birth of a baby princess. The queen tried to smile when she read the invitation. She had no children of her own. And while she was pleased for the neighboring queen, she was sad too. "Oh, cheer up," said the king. "This is a chance to wear that beautiful necklace." He went to the bedroom and opened the wooden box. The necklace had vanished. Inside the box now is a baby boy, waving his arms and gurgling. A perfect, healthy, smiling baby boy. The queen picked him up and hugged him. "This is a gift to us, a child at last." So they raised the boy as their own, as the prince of their kingdom. When he was 18, he was betrothed to the princess next door. The rumors of his unusual arrival, whispered stories of clay pots and snakes and necklaces, had spread from his city to the neighboring kingdom. The princess heard people mutter that she was going to marry a snake prince. At a feast to celebrate their betrothal, the princess whispered to the prince, "Is it true that you're really a snake?" He refused to answer. She asked again, "Are you really a snake? Tell me the truth, or I'll refuse to marry you." He answered, "You'll regret it if I tell you the truth." "We will both regret it if you don't. I can't marry a man who keeps secrets from me." Ugh. Alright. So they left the feast and sat on the veranda overlooking the river. The prince sighed. As a tiny child, I was enchanted by the queen of slithering things to be a thing with scales. But I was granted the right to be human until someone asked me that very question. Until somebody forced me to utter the word. "What word? What were you turned into? Who enchanted you? Tell me everything." "I was enchanted by the queen of snakes." As soon as the word snakes was said, the young man vanished, and the princess was sitting on the veranda beside a snake. A long, smooth, beautifully colored snake. His head drooped sadly onto the ground, Then it slid away into the darkness. The princess sighed. She knew his secret, but now she had lost him forever. Unless she could persuade the Queen of Snakes to give him back. Next morning, the princess spoke to the men who charmed snakes in the marketplace. She spoke to the king and queen about the day they found their son. She spoke to the old woman, now ancient and happy in her comfortable home. The princess came up with a plan. She rented a house by the river. At sunset, she filled 4 wide bowls with warm milk and sugar, and laid those 4 bowls in the corners of her bedroom. She sat cross-legged in the middle of the room, and she waited. And she heard a gentle hissing, and snakes came through the windows and the doors, and up the holes in the floor. Big snakes and little snakes, long snakes and short snakes, snakes as dark as night, and as bright as the sunlight. They slithered around the princess, and they slithered over the princess, but she sat still and quiet and respectful. The snakes slithered toward the bowls of sweet milk, but they didn't drink. They were all waiting for someone. Then the Queen of Snakes arrived. The princess stood up as a huge snake approached the doorway, slipping and sliding across the ground, long and muscular and sinuous, with dark green scales. The huge snake rose up, her hooded head higher than the princess. The princess said, "Greetings, Queen of the Snakes." The Queen of Snakes opened her huge jaws, showed her sharp fangs, and spoke. "You have gifts for me." "I have the drink that snakes love the most. I'll put 4 bowls out for you and your people every night of my life, if you'll give the prince back his human form." "You dare bargain with me?" The Queen of the Snakes slithered forward. Her head rose higher. Her eyes and fangs swayed above the princess's head. The princess stood firm. "Yes, you have something that I want. Give him to me, and I will give you and your followers sweet milk every night." The Queen of Snakes hissed and flicked her tongue. The princess stood firm. The Queen of Snakes jerked her head forward and jabbed her fangs into the air just by the princess's left shoulder. The princess stood firm. The Queen of Snakes jerked her head forward and jabbed her fangs into the air just by the princess's right shoulder. The princess stood firm. The Queen of Snakes nodded. "We will drink, and you will have your prince." She lowered her head delicately to the floor and moved to the largest bowl of milk. She drank, and the other snakes drank. Then they left the room slowly, with the dry, smooth noise of scales on wood. But one snake, with a pattern of bright gems along its back, remained in the middle of the room. That snake writhed and wriggled and squirmed out of its bright skin, and the prince stood up. He thanked the princess for freeing him from the Queen of Snakes. Then he smiled. "So are we going to entertain a house full of snakes every night of our lives?" The princess laughed. "No, we'll put the bowls of milk in the garden from now on." And they lived in contentment for many years, with only a few small secrets inside their palace and many fat snakes outside. That was cute. My expectations were low, but that was nice. I liked that one. Alright. The only other place I could think to look for snakes is Florida. Only one? Wow. Alright, I'll look one more place. No, okay. That's all that I can easily find. I could maybe look at Russia. I would be surprised. Oh shit, hold on. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing it. Single mention, yikes. Okay. There's one more place I could look. That would be easy. Only 3? Really? What the hell? Well, I guess there's not a lot of snakes in Russia, so I don't know why I'm surprised. Oh, here we go. Snake Man. Folktale collections from the Soviet period. Hold on. Let me... Alright, this one's a weird one, but it's stream safe. Alright. This is Snake Man. 12 young girls went to bathe in the lake. 11 laid their smocks together. The 12th flung her smock to one side. Then they all bathed. 11 came out, put their smocks on, and left. The 12th found a huge snake in her smock. The girl felt scared. The snake said, "I won't leave your smock till you promise to marry me." What could the girl do? She promised to marry him. It's alright. That, I feel like there were other options there, but okay. That evening, the girl and her mother closed all the doors and windows and put out the fire. They sat and waited, wondering what would happen. The snake came and slithered around all the doors and windows. Hiss, hiss, hissing, hissing like the rain. They sat there trembling. Were there any chinks or holes anywhere? On the second evening, the girl and her mother closed all the doors and windows and put out the fire. They sat and they waited, wondering what would happen. It slithered around all the doors and windows. Hiss, hiss, hissing, hissing like the rain. They sat there trembling. Were there any chinks or holes anywhere? And it was the same on the third evening. The girl and her mother closed all the doors and windows and put out the fire. They sat and they waited, wondering what would happen. The snake came, slithered round all the doors and windows. Hiss, hiss, hissing, hissing like the rain. They sat there trembling. Were there any chinks or holes anywhere? But the girl felt so scared that she said, "Let me go, Mama. It's better if I marry him." And so she married him. But really her husband was a man under a spell. In the daytime, he was a water snake. In the evening, she would call him, "As the snake, leave the lake. Be a man on dry land." He would no longer appear as a snake. He would then turn into a young man. It was not long before they had 2 children, one more, and the snake would have remained man for good. But the mother pitied her daughter for being married to a snake. She asked, "How do you call him up?" "As a snake, leave the lake," said the daughter, but she didn't say the next words. They were secret. The mother took a sharp scythe, went to the bank, and called out, "As a snake, leave the lake." Out of the lake came the snake, and the mother went and chopped his head off. The daughter came running, but it was too late. She called her children and sent them away as white swans, and she herself turned into a gray cuckoo forever. I'm a snake man. Beep-a-ba-ba-da-bo. Oh, apparently it was originally a stream. You've changed the stream to a lake because the rhyme with snake makes it possible to reproduce something about the laconic power of the words, through which the girl summons the snake. Vid moj lubienzne gadam stamparnjo. Okay. Most other versions of the story in any case describe the snake as living at the bottom of the lake. Oh, okay, so it's not that big of a difference. Vid moj lubienzne. You see, it would be easier if they just wrote the Russian instead of me guessing what they mean by the letters, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Sorry. Any other requests? What else are we in the mood for? Frogs. Okay. This is gonna sound weird, but I've actually seen more about frogs. Hold on. I can find something. I feel like I just scrolled by it. frog... Will you take Toad as well? Will you allow Toad? Are we good with just Anurans in general? I've already told that one. Okay. 0? What the fuck? Come on, man. Better than this. 0. Alright, hold on. Gonna try the Book of Jiyun. I'm pretty sure there was something. I feel like I just scrolled by it. Similar to the bottom of certain toads. Literally just one mention? Really? Alright, censored by Confucius. I'm gonna have to pre-screen this one. Let me see. Where the fuck is it? What the I literally just saw... Okay, here we go. From Scotland, we have this. Oh, this isn't really Frog's Pro. Oh my god, this is long as hell. Alright. Okay, this one's alright, but let me find another one. Came for Spooks, got a concert. Isn't that how it always goes? Oh, here we go. The Frog Princess from Russia. I'm just screening it. Yeah, this one's way out there. Never mind on that. Baba Yaga, do you have anything for me? Really? Oh shit, multiple things. Okay. The Frog and the Bogatyr. Shit. Oh my god. They're okay. Fuck, I don't know what that is, though. What is that? Oh, fuck off. Oh, it's like a knight. Okay. A medieval heroic warrior in the Kievan Rus. Alright, cool. It's a knight. Awesome. Alright. So the frog and the knight. In a certain kingdom, in a certain state, There lived a king who had 3 sons. One day he called to his sons, and he said,
"Dear children, now that you're of age, it is time for you to think about marriage. Oh, God. Each of you make an arrow, go out into the secluded meadows, and shoot in different directions. Each one's arrow will land by a house, and the one who shot the arrow will find his bride in that house."
Each prince made himself a bow, went out into the secluded meadows, and took his shot. The eldest brother shot to the right, the middle one to the left, and the youngest one, who was called Ivan Bogatyr, let his arrow go straight ahead. After that they went in the different directions to search for their arrows. The big brother found his arrow at a court minister's house, while the middle one found his at the general's house. The princes married their beautiful daughters. But for a long time Ivan Bogatyr could not find his arrow, and he was exceedingly sorrowful. For 2 whole days he walked through the forests and mountains, but on the 3rd he went through a swamp and saw a big white frog, holding in its mouth the arrow that he had shot. Ivan Bogatyr wanted to run off and get away from what he had found, but the frog cried out, "Kwa, kwa! Ivan Bogatyr, come here and take your arrow, or else you'll be trapped in the swamp forever." After saying these words, the frog flipped over, and at that very moment a decorated gazebo appeared. Ivan went into the gazebo. "I know you've had nothing to eat for 3 days," said the frog. "Wouldn't you like something to eat?" And the frog flipped over again, and all at once a table appeared with all kinds of dishes and drinks. Ivan Bogatyr sat down at the table, ate and drank his fill. "Listen," the frog told him. "I'm the one who found your arrow, so you have to marry me. And if you don't marry me, you'll never get out of the swamp." Ivan Bogatyr grew sorrowful and didn't know what to do. He thought a bit and took the frog with him back to his own state. The brothers and their brides started to laugh at him, and the day came when Ivan Bogatyr was to get married. He set off in a carriage, but the frog was carried to the palace on a golden saucer. When the night came and the bride and groom went to their rooms, the frog took off her skin and became a beautiful woman, but by day she turned into a frog. Ivan Bogatyr lived with her in good fortune and happiness. After a certain time, the king ordered his sons to come to him and said to them, "Dear children, now all 3 of you are married. I'd like to wear shirts made by each of your wives, my daughters-in-laws." He gave them each a piece of linen, and said the shirts must be ready by the next day. The elder brothers took their cloth to their wives, and they started to call their nannies, their nurses, and their lovely chambermaids to help them sew a shirt. Their nannies and their nurses came running right away and got to work. One would cut, and another would sew. At the same time, they sent a scullery maid to see how the frog would sew a shirt. The girl came into Ivan Bogatyr's room as he brought the cloth and put it on the table with a sorrowful look. "Why are you so sad, Ivan?" asked the frog, and he answered her, "How can I help being sad? My father has ordered that a shirt be sewn for him from this cloth by tomorrow." "Oh, don't cry, don't grieve," said the frog. "Lie down and go to sleep. Morning's wiser than evening. Everything will be done properly." She grabbed the scissors, cut all the cloth into tiny scraps, then opened the window, threw them into the wind, and said, "Wild winds, take away these scraps and sew my father-in-law a shirt." The scullery maid went and told the princesses that the frog had cut all the cloth into little pieces and thrown them out the window. They laughed at the frog and said, "And what will her husband bring the king tomorrow?" The next day Ivan Bogatyr woke up, and the frog gave him a shirt. "Here, my dear Ivan Bogatyr, take this shirt to your father." Ivan took the shirt and brought it to his father. The old brothers The older brothers brought their shirts too. The first to present his shirt was the big brother. The king took a look at it and said, "This shirt is soon the way people usually sew." He looked at the second shirt and said that the shirt was sewn no better. But when his youngest son handed him a shirt, the king could not marvel enough. You couldn't see a single stitch in the shirt, and he said, "Bring me this shirt for the greatest holidays." The king called his sons a second time and said to them, "My dear children, I want to know whether or not your wives know how to sew with gold and silver. Take some silk, some gold and silver thread, and let each of you have a carpet ready by tomorrow." The wives of the elder brothers began to call their nannies, nurses, and lovely chambermaids to help them embroider the carpets. Right away, the nannies, nurses, and lovely chambermaids came and began to embroider the carpets, one with silver, one with gold, and another with silk. They sent the scullery maid again to look at what the frog would do. Ivan Bogatyr brought the gold, silver, and silk to his rooms and was most sorrowful. The frog, sitting on a chair, said, "Quack, quack, quack." "Why are you sorrowing so, Ivan Bogatyr?" "How can I help being so sorrowful?" he answered. "Father has ordered that a carpet be embroidered with this silver, gold, and silk by tomorrow." "Do not weep, do not grieve," said the frog. "Lie down to sleep. Morning's wiser than the evening." She herself took the scissors, cut up all the silk, tore up the silver and gold, threw it all out the window, and said, "Wild winds, bring that carpet my father used to cover the windows." The daughters-in-law, hearing all that from the scullery maid, got the idea of doing the same thing themselves. They waited for a long time, but once they saw that the winds were not bringing them any carpets, they sent out to buy gold, silver, and silk and began embroidering carpets the way that they'd been doing before. In the morning, as soon as Ivan Bogatyr woke up, the frog gave him the carpet. So all three brothers brought their carpets to their father. He took the carpet first from the eldest, looked at it, and said, "This carpet would not do to cover a horse from the rain." He looked at the middle sons and said, "This carpet could be put on the entryway for people to wipe their feet on." Which is how we would normally use carpets, but the Russians are a little different about their carpets. Then he took the carpet from the youngest son, marveled at it, and said, "But this carpet may be spread on my table at the most festive of days." The king ordered that Ivan Bogatyr's carpet be put away, carefully kept. He gave the carpets back to the other sons. "Take them to your wives," said the king, "and tell them to keep them for themselves." For a third time, the king spoke to his sons. "Now, my dear children, I want to have a loaf of bread made by your wives' hands." When the princess heard this from their husbands, they immediately sent the scullery maid to see what the frog would do. Just then Ivan Bogatyr came into his rooms most sorrowful. "Quack, quack, quack." "Why are you sorrowing?" the frog asked him. "How could I not be sorrowful? Father has ordered you to bake a loaf of bread. Don't weep, don't grieve, everything is done." And she ordered yeast, flour, and water brought. She poured the flour into the yeast, poured in the water, opened the oven door, and poured it into the cold stove, closed the oven door, and said, "Bake bread, clean, delicate, and white as snow." The scullery maid went back to the daughters-in-law and said, "I don't know why the king keeps praising the frog. It doesn't know how to do anything." Once they heard this, the daughters-in-law thought that they would do the same thing as the frog. They dissolved the flour in cold water and poured it into cold stoves. But seeing that their mixtures had poured flat, they ordered still more flour, mixed in their dough with warm water, and put it into heating stoves. They were afraid they wouldn't finish in time, so they hurried. So one's bread burned, while the others came out half-baked. The frog pulled her bread out of the stove, and it was clean and delicate, white as snow. The brothers went to their father's then and brought their loaves. The king took the loaf from his big son, took a look, and said, "You'd eat that bread only in great poverty." He took the middle son's loaf and said, "This bread is no better." Then he took the bread from the youngest son in order that this bread be served at his table when he had guests. "My dear children," the king continued, "your wives have done everything for me that I ordered, and therefore I ask you for your and your wives to come back to the palace tomorrow for dinner." The princes went back to their wives. Ivan Bokatir was greatly sorrowed, and he thought, "How will I take a frog with me?" But the frog, sitting in a chair, asked, "Quack, quack, quack! Ivan Bokatir, what are you so sorrowful about?" Ivan answered, "How could I help being sorrowful? Father has ordered us to all come to his palace tomorrow and bring their wives. But how can I bring you?" "Do not weep, do not grieve," said the frog. "Morning's wiser than evening. Lie down and sleep." The next day, Ivan Bokatir got ready and went to the palace. But his daughters-in-law sent the scullery maid again to watch. What would the frog be traveling in? Just then, the frog opened the window and called out in a loud voice, "Ah, you wild winds! Fly to my country and tell them to send a rich carriage, with the whole set, with lackeys and khaiduks, heralds, and with horsemen." After that, she slammed her window shut and sat down on the chair. Everyone had already ridden to the palace. They were only waiting for the frog. Suddenly they saw footmen running and horsemen galloping, and up drove an extremely rich carriage. The king thought that some other king or queen must be coming to visit, and he went out to meet them. Don't trouble yourself, father," said Ivan Bokatir. "That just means my froggy is dragging along in a box." The carriage drove up, and Ivan Bokatir's wife got out, such a beauty that everyone began to marvel. They sat at the table. Whatever the frog didn't finish drinking, she poured into her sleeve, and she put the bones in her other sleeve. The other daughters-in-law saw and started doing the same thing. Whatever they didn't finish drinking, they would pour into one sleeve, and whatever they didn't finish eating, they put into the other. When they got up from the table, music began to play, and the frog went to dance. She waved one sleeve, and suddenly water stood 1 arshin high. I don't know how much that is. Hold on, there's a footnote. Oh God, what have I done? "70 centimeters. Okay, so 2 feet high." And she waved her other sleeve, and geese and swans sailed off across the water. When they saw this, no one could marvel enough at her cunning. When she stopped dancing, it all disappeared. The water, the geese, and the swans. And the other daughters-in-laws went to dance, and when they waved their sleeves, they slopped and sprayed on everyone, and almost knocked people's eyes out with the bones. Just then, Ivan Bokatir headed home, took the frog's skin, and burned it right away. His wife came home and ran to find her frog skin. She couldn't find it. And she said, "Well, Ivan Bokatir, since you couldn't wait for even a little time, then search for me over thrice 9 lands, in the thrice 10th kingdom, in the Sunflower Kingdom. Know that I am called Vasilisa the Wise." She said this, and then she suddenly disappeared. Ivan Bogatyr began to cry inconsolably, and set off to search for Vasilia the Wise. He walked for a long time, or a short time near or far. Quickly made a tale be spun, but not so fast a deed is done. And he came to a little house that stood on chicken legs, and spun around by itself. Ivan Bogatyr said, little house, stand with your back to the woods, your front to me." And at his words, the little house stopped. Ivan Bogatyr went into the house and saw Baba Yaga sitting in the front corner. She spoke up in an angry voice. "Until now, the Russian spirit was unheard by the hearing and unseen by the sight. But nowadays the Russian spirit before my very eyes appears. What are you doing, Ivan Bogatyr? By free will or by compulsion?" Ivan Bogatyr answered that it was this much by free will, but twice as much by compulsion, and he told her everything that had happened. "I am sorry for you," said the Baba Yaga. "Be my guest, I'll do you a good turn. I'll show you Vasilisa the Wise. She comes flying to see me every day to take a rest. When she comes flying, you catch her by her head. When you catch her, she'll start to turn into a frog, a toad, a snake, and other kinds of unclean creatures. And last of all, she'll turn into an arrow. You take that arrow and break it in two, and she'll be yours forever. Just take care. Once you catch your wife, don't let go." And Baba Yaga hid the prince, and hardly had he managed to hide him when Vasilisa the Wise came flying. Ivan Bogatyr went over to her softly and grabbed her by the head. She began to turn into a frog, a toad, and finally a snake. Ivan Bogatyr was frightened and loosened his grip. At that very moment, Vasilisa the Wise disappeared. Baba Yaga said to him, "If you couldn't hold her, you'll never see her here again. But if you wish, go see my sister. Vasilisa the Wise goes to visit her too, to rest." Ivan Bogatyr set off to see the second Baba Yaga, and there too he couldn't keep hold of Vasilisa the Wise. He went to see the third Baba Yaga's sister. "If you let Vasilisa the Wise go this time, then you'll never find her again," she said. This time, no matter what Vasilisa the Wise turned into, Ivan Bogatyr did not let go of her out of his hands. Finally, she turned into an arrow. Ivan Bogatyr took the arrow and broke it in two. At that very moment, Vasilisa the Wise appeared to him and said, "Well, Ivan Bogatyr, now I give myself to your will." The Baba Yaga gave them a flying carpet, and they flew off on the flying carpet to their own state. 3 days passed, and on the 4th the carpet landed, right in the palace. The king met his son and daughter-in-law with great joy, held a great feast, and afterward made Ivan Bogatyr the king after him. Oh, if that's not a frog story, I don't know what is. All right. How are we doing? It's about an hour and a half. Man. You want to wrap it up with some inscription? My voice is getting tired. I think that might be what I'll do. solid story time. Hell yeah. There'll be more of these. It's just been a crazy few weeks with me going away and then the rest of November. That's fine. Alrighty. Give me a second. I'm gonna boot up Inscription. Do, 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 do. Meanwhile, I'll just sing the soundtrack. Ah, yeah. Okay. Oh man. You know it was a good story time when my voice cracks like I'm prepubescent. I'll listen to spooky card music any day. Hell yeah. I gotta say, for a game that is that, like, you don't expect the soundtrack to be as good as it is, but it just be. Water! Yeah, I should. I have some I should take. Ooh! 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 I forgot I got this for myself. I forgot I got this for myself. Ooh! Oh, I didn't know Axie wanted it. Wait, shit, hold on. I gotta do a thing real quick. I just got Potion Craft. Is it still on sale? Yes, it's still on sale. Do 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 Yeah, I'll play it probably this week, but I didn't realize Axie, it was with Axie's wish list. Master. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. This is not showing up on stream, which is great. An email confirmation is on my way. Ba 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 ba. I don't give a shit. Alright, I got hella distracted. Hold on a second. Fuck. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be looking... What letter does inscription start with? Ah, here we go. Okay. Huh. We're good. Man. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. Challenges. Yeah, okay, we're aware of this. Why is my computer burping? It's okay. Axie's probably gonna yell at me. But this is why we impulse buy. So that people... You ask for apology, not... You ask for forgiveness, not for permission. I was just authorizing the thingy. You can see, right? I didn't forget to turn this on. Alright. Wolf Cub is a good idea. And Skink is a good idea. The Kingfisher is not a good idea. Hold on. I think I fucked something up. I still have huge picture of tits up on the browser. Keep this at a low level. Let me kill the white noise though. There we go. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to give you inspiration. I remember that when I send you things and complain about my kitchen table. God damn it. That... Well, this is why we're all friends, huh? I still worry about your kitchen table. You cannot stop me. I could double strengthen. Why? I would rather have more choice. Actually, isn't it inevitable? How much of a dick are you gonna be? Probably a significant... There are probably going to be significant dickage involved in this. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, you're just gonna get beefy. Okay, this is gonna be quick. I don't need to worry about your kitchen table. I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna. I'm always gonna worry about the kitchen table. Can you not be terrible? I guess that's too much to ask for. Squirrel's probably best. I'm gonna have to go this way. Wondering if it's worth a totem. It might be. Okay, you're fine. You're a bit fragile. I'm actually gonna leave the... maybe that was a mistake. worked out. Ooh. That worked out well for me. Ah, that did not work out well for me. Oh, you cunt. Here, you've really done it this time. Alright, doesn't matter. It makes more sense for you to be worried about anything else. Because at least other people get me food. I mean, yeah, I guess. I was considering sending you some of my Hanukkah cookies, but they would be gluten-free. I guess that's not a problem. They still taste amazing. You know what? I think that's what I'll do. But I'd have to be hasty about it. Let me turn you into a predator. Shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta make a reminder for myself then. Both of you. How much of a dick are you going to be? Significant dickage. I don't have to be hasty. Christmas isn't for another month. Oh, yeah. It isn't for another month. The way people are about it, I keep thinking it's like motherfucking tomorrow. Oh, that's not the greatest. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, I don't like that. Alright, let's try this. Oh, poor bird. Okay, that should be fine. Maybe the gecko will help. Shit. That could be interesting. Woo! No rush on the ornament. Oh, god damn it. I did forget that it was later. Yeah, I'll just make you a whole bunch of shit and send it to you later. How many birds do I have? Not as many birds as I want. Over with. You're pretty tough. I'm not gonna do that because that's dumb. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go do. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Oh, fuck me. What have I done? That's a great question, actually. This will just be a rabbit, and I can kill you easily. Oh, crap. doing this, I guess. No, no, no! Don't hurt the wolf, you fucking... No, I'm gonna lose it anyway. Shit. Going to tiptoe to victory. Very slowly. There we go. Alright, what sort of shit are you giving me? Okay. I also don't want that to bother me either. And I'll take you. Am I thrilled by any of those choices? Not really, but it's about to not matter. Oh shit. Well, I didn't realize you would do that. That's kind of alright. I need to neutralize this fucker. I'm gonna hit for 1. That's not the greatest ever. Yeah, we may as well. Well, I can't complain. Oh, if only I had a Lambo. You're just delaying the inevitable, dude. Do I want more skinks? I think I want more sparrows. Okay, this is interesting. I mean, I have a pretty decent chance if I go this way. There's no one in particular I want to strengthen quite yet. Let me just see. Attack. Kin. You sure don't look like Spooks. Yeah, Chad, what's up? I mean, I could try for Kin. I have a decent chance. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I did it. Oh. Man. Man. Wow. Okay. Wow. Alright. Well, that's a thing I have in my deck now. This is a little silly. Alright, I guess I'll just keep trying for totems. This is going to become a shit show. Now. Alright. You are a problem. Okay. Yeah, putting that down there is not gonna help me. Okay, you're gonna do that, that's fine. This actually doesn't affect me too much. I did a silly thing and enabled Wolfie to get revenge. Yeah, but revenge is gonna happen to me anyway. Shit. Fuck. Motherfucker. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I guess I'll go this way. Have anything else? Alright. Alright, give me something decent. Oh, for crying out loud. This is a terrible thing. I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. This has got to be one of the memeiest games I've played in a while. I'm gonna put you there, and I'm not gonna put you anywhere yet. Mostly because I don't need to. You're gonna hit for 1. That's not gonna be a big deal. I will slap the skink down. More so because I can than any other reason. Man, I have a lot of teeth. I forget. Oh god, is that not a smart thing to do? I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Okay, this is what yes, okay. I can't get that. That sucks. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. And maybe I won't get absolute fucking memory this time. You know what? I'll take it. It might suck. Okay. Alright, my concern was... Oh, that's not the Super Sparrow. Oh, that sucks for me. You know what? I'm actually gonna grab that. I'm gonna go doot, we're gonna go doot. It's gonna be... This is gonna hurt like a motherfucker, but... This is going to hurt. Okay, I need you to do this. This is rough. Okay, this is rough. Really? whole day running around in Hulken, then I ate yummy food, and then you almost died. Wait a second, you didn't tell me about the almost dying part. What happened? Okay. Fecundity. And... Raven egg. Oh, hi. Lambo. I definitely want to combine. I also would have liked to do that too, but... Okay, who do I want to have more health? If you were healthier, I wouldn't be such a coward about using you. Alright, let me see what I can do. So, out of all of these sigils, I want to slap Fecundity, and I want to slap it on the Wolf Cub, because some dumbass on 414, which has no passing zones whatsoever, for no reason decided to pass the guy in front of him and all around a blind turn. We had to hit the brakes so he could get back over before we collided. Jesus Christ. I hate people who drive awfully. It is so scary. Like, it does not need to be this bad. Alright, so we're gonna grab the Gek. We're gonna do this. Just had some real creative words for a bit. Oh, I bet. Yeah, you could take the Gek. Cry me a fucking river. Oh, I just realized the width of his sigils won't mean a damn thing. Yeah, there's no reason to. I have a killer bee. People who drive like humans have 9 lives, right? Sure. Take the squirrel. What is even life anymore? Had tacos? Oh, hell yeah. Tacos are good. I guess so long as the thing doesn't get hurt, this is fine. I really can't see a reason to worry about anything. You got to hold the noodle? Aw, hell yeah. Well, this is just funny because... Oh no, I forgot about the elk. Oh no, I forgot about the elk. Oh no, I forgot about the elk. Oh, it didn't matter. Dinosaurs? Heck yeah. You bought purple? The entire color? This raccoon is not going to be very helpful to me. I have such a weird freaking deck. Alright, let me just cross over there, because I don't really know if I have anything I want to sacrifice. I mean, I could grab those, but... Magpie might be helpful. Do I have a combiney thingy? I do not. You saw a Corgi too? Did you? I feel like the scissors gonna come in more handy. This might. I have concerns. Hey, twinsies. Oh yeah, I definitely have concerns. Oh my god. Okay. Great time to not give me a skink, isn't it? Oh. Alright, that's not as bad as I was afraid it would be. I'm actually gonna put the skink there because... Oh, right, I forgot. Oh, shit, this is a problem. I don't have any means to do what it is that I want to do. Oh man, I need a hard hitter. I need a hero. I need a hero. Raccoon, you're not helpful. I love you, but you're not helping. Oh shit. Okay, I need to get rid of you before you become worse. Oh, it's not gonna matter. We had to go back after dinner too because the birds wouldn't have been warm enough in the car while we ate. Aww. Got to pet 3 more doggos. Hey! Wait, I'm alive? Oh, I'm alive. Yeah. Reading little blurbs about the kitties they had up for adoption. They had Sassy, 3-legged bean. Aww. Okay, so what? Fecundity. I would like fecundity on the birds, please. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. No! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, I have made a terrible mistake. Oh, we're so fucking screwed. I would have been fine if I didn't accidentally hit the bell. Oh my god. One more. Oh, that was so dumb. Oh, that was so dumb. Was it a weird deck? Yes. Yes, it absolutely was. But still. Just in an office for 8 hours silently screaming to myself that I don't know why the doctors didn't send in orders because I'm not the doctor. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes boring is Lammergeier! I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Go through the pictures and vids what I took. And then with Wolfie's approval, there'll be another Google album for Reptile Land. Hell yeah. Oh man, I don't want to combine again. I might have to go this way. Well, that's not true. Maybe I could combine again. No, I really can't. I only have one card that attacks. And that's a problem. That's probably the worst thing that could happen. Alright, yeah, yep. Lammergeier is just chilling. Oh god, okay. We really need more cards. Give me bird. Okay, I'll take that bird. That's a good bird. That is a great bird. That is a fantastic bird. Oh shit, these suck. You look cool. Should probably go this way. You got slapped at 1.5 turns, yeah. I have no cards that attack, is the problem. Okay, you are gonna be a problem. So I need you to not be a problem. You know, I didn't think that one through. There's no incentive for me to do this any other way. Ooh, I really don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Yes. Yes, please. I need you to do, like, twice as much damage. Yeah, we'll do this. I want to make one of these. Shit. I didn't think that through. Oh, fuck. Okay. this is terrible. Oh, this is not gonna work. Okay, maybe buying a Lambo right off the bat wasn't the call. It so often is, though. Alright, one more. That didn't count. That was horrible. Alright, I know that I don't want to combine. So, I'm going this way. Oh, why do you suck so much? I should have gone with that lizard head. Ah, damn it. Alright, well, there'll be time. I keep forgetting that the gek is a reptile, which is a really dumb thing to forget. That might actually be dumb. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, good. Good old self-sabotage. My favorite. The best. You're gonna kill him, so it's not gonna matter. We're gonna go doot, we're gonna go doot, we're gonna go doot, and then we're gonna go doot, 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 and then you're gonna go doot, 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 and then we're gonna go doot, doot, and then we're gonna go doot, 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 and then we're good. We just need to get. Oh, fuck. That's a problem. Oh, that's a big problem. Okay. Shit. Can we make the skunk attack? Yes, please. I want an offensive skunk. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. We're gonna doot doot doot, and then he's gonna doot, so then we're gonna doot doot. Yep, you got it. Alright, we're gonna throw the tadpole over there. We're gonna go this, and then we're gonna go doot, doot. And he's gonna go, oh fuck, doot, doot. That's not the greatest. That's not the best. You know, maybe fuck that shit. We're gonna do. Oh, you're gonna be a dick. Oh shit. And my wolf is almost helpless. What do I have here? I have a rabbit. That is most certainly not gonna help me. Okay, we're gonna go do. That's gonna set us even. Oh shit. That's a problem. Whatever I have. It's my money and I need it now. Okay, we're gonna go do. Oh, sugar. Oh, that worked out. Just barely. He'll surrender. Yeah, I'll take it. I have to do this. Which is rough, because he's gonna just give me a pelt. Which very much sucks. Yeah, sure. doesn't affect anything. I would rather go this way. Alright, this isn't bad. Okay. Is this weird? Absolutely. But this is also fine. Okay. So you're not gonna do anything? Oh, great. Yeah, this is fine. He has to toad. You know, I think maybe my skunk has this. You know, I think maybe my skunk doesn't have this. Here. Yeah, I'm beginning to see the error of my ways here. Thanks for the rabbit pelt. Thanks for the rabbit. I need to get rid of this pelt. Oh my god, I'm going into the flying thing and I don't have any flyers. I mean, I could get you, but I don't want you. Can I combine? I cannot. This is not gonna go well. This is not it. Fuck. Sometimes the best that you can do is just... Man, this is not gonna go well. Yes, I'm aware that that's what you need to do. Tadpole. And I'm just gonna... I think that dude, it's gonna be fine. Just by all means, grab that shit that I don't want. Okay. So this is where everything becomes terrible. Yeah, there's no avoiding this. We're gonna lose it. Man, I don't even know if the skunk is gonna help at this point. Maybe it'll just absorb enough shit to... This is cheating. I didn't even need it. Damn it. I needed one or the other, but I had no way of knowing which. Both of them worked. Oh, fuck. You know what? I guess we're going the reptile route. Or at least herptile. Aww. God, that sound effect gets you every time. Which one? Oh, I clearly didn't think this after this point, but that's fine. I don't have a Lambo! What are you doing? Oh, fuck me. I don't have a Lambo. This'll be fine. Well, that seems slightly unfair, but... You gotta admit that's kind of funny. Oh shit, that's fine. Alright, what else can I do here? Oh, thank you, rabbit pelt. Nobody wanted you. Okay, I'm gonna delete you before you become a problem. Oh, now you're a problem. The cracking sound that happens every once in a while. Or crunching? Oh yeah. That is a thing. You are not crazy. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, that really sucks for me. Oh, that isn't good. Alright, so rabbit, squirrel, we're gonna go doot. We're gonna get rid of you. Because Lord knows you're a fucking problem. What? Oh, you attack for 2. Well, this is bad. Okay, we're gonna get rid of you because you're a big problem. The problem is no one's attacking the skink, so it can't do the thing. You concede? It's bloody. It's great. I guess I could combine. I don't really want to. I'm gonna need to go there because I need to get rid of this pelt. I hate all of those. Yeah, give me a mecha skink. Alright, fuck me up, fam. I just need to get here. I just need to get there and then everything will be okay, maybe. So you suck, but not terribly. I can get you there. Actually, this is a little dumb, but actually, it's anti-air, so we should be fine still. Oh, that's silly. That's stupid. I love that. Wait a second. The wriggling tail can attack now? Oh, whatever I did the good thing. I don't actually want to sacrifice you. I will, you're not doing any good for me. Ooh. That's not actually as scary as I thought it would be. Nice. Okay. please, help me. I'll take another skink, honestly. Alright, so... easily... Infinigek. Then we may as well go this way. I'm worried about combining. Again, it really depends on... It really depends on what happens with that. Okay, I'm fine with you. Doot. I'm actually gonna put you here where things are not likely to hurt you. You're gonna go doot. You're gonna go there, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that worse than it has to be. You're gonna go doot. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. Well, I need to make a dent in this guy. This is fine. Oh, that is not fine. Alright, well, that sucked. Yeah, that wasn't the greatest. I'll take the magpie, actually. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, fuck me. I did not think that through. I could do this. Honestly, yeah. I don't see a reason to not. That's just broken. Nothing has to die. Keep attacking that Gek. See how far it fucking gets you. It's not gonna do shit. This is so funny. I don't even have to be afraid of sacrificing the Gek anymore. I don't have to be afraid of sacrificing anything anymore. This is so broken. Yeah, sure. Give it to me. Fuck me up, man. Now this hardly seems fair, hey Axel. With infinite cards. I don't hate the player. Hate the game. Oh, yes. I didn't even need to sacrifice that. Oh, honey, you have bigger problems than that mule. Sometimes this game requires a dirty fight, nearly always. Do you have to ask? You're going crazy with the power I hold. Yeah. That was a bit of a crazed laugh, not gonna lie. Alright, I don't have to think about this until later. I don't have a ton of cards. Well, when you consider how many I recycle, maybe I do. Well, either way, I'm gonna have to end up combining, unless I go this way. I'll just see what happens. Keep going. Out here sounded like a villain. I feel like the villain. Oh, fuck. Well, nobody stacks. Well, this is not gonna happen. I mean, I guess I have the best chance at... Oh, never. Well, never fucking mind. We're fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. This is... Wow. Okay. Well, this is funny, because no matter who I choose, they're gonna be undying. Shit, dog, why not? Bones will not be a problem. Blood also isn't gonna be a problem, is it? I don't know if I'm gonna have problems. I don't want to combine, though. So we're gonna go this way. Okay. Well, shit, dog. I mean, you ain't got shit to lose. You may as fucking well. Yeah, sure. Squirrel out here for moral support, I guess. That is stupid. That is so stupid. That's so stupid. What the fuck? Oh, I don't believe this. This is... Okay, well, I'll play the wriggling tail, and I'll fucking sack that to get this back, to get that anyway. Oh my god. What have I done? This is terrible. Yeah, this is infinite tails now. This combination is so broken. Oh, God, I could, but I don't need to. Yeah, I'll grab the cuckoo. It's like not gonna matter. The only thing I would think to do, I could combine the magpie with the... Oh my god. Well, that's just evil. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna combine the magpie with the tadpole. Oh, this shit's so fucking broken. Oh, this shit is so fucking broken. Oh my god. Alright. I don't even know what I've just started, but I have done something awful. What's the health in the skunk like? 3? You won't live long, but you won't need to. Actually, no. You'll get by. What the fuck? Oh shit! I forgot you go sideways. Oh, that's okay. Well, that was a mistake. All right. Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be fine, huh? He's gonna go. That's... Thanks for the rabbit, dog. Didn't really need it. Grab the scroll. Let me get that wolf out. I can still get this? Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, that's not the worst it could have gone. Oh, I can't do that anymore. I need to kill. Oh. That's gonna suck. God damn it. Well, yeah, it can't be OP if I never draw it. Alright, that indicates to me... That doesn't indicate to me jack shit, actually. That doesn't tell me anything. I would like more OP skinks. That I could do. Are you shitting me? Alright, well, there wasn't a huge chance of that happening, but it happened. This could go wrong. That's not terrible. Alright, this is gonna suck again. I don't care about you. You, my friend, you are gonna motherfucking hurt. You're gonna hurt, but there's not much we can do about that, honestly speaking. That's just gonna blow no matter what. cleanest thing I can do is that. Am I a huge fan of that? No. Okay, that actually worked in my favor. Yeah, I'll take that. Lammergeiger is not gonna help me right now. Gek might do. I'm a little worried about getting rid of it though. Yeah, for that reason. Shit! God damn it, it was so broken. Oh man. I didn't have enough hard hitters, I think was the issue. God damn it. Oh, it's rough. God, that was so much fun. Alright. It's hella late. I'm gonna call it. But thank y'all for spending another spooky stories Saturday with me. I know we usually do this on Friday, but shit happens. In the meantime, though, do not eat or drink any questionable substances. Make smart decisions, not die. Dying is absolutely forbidden. I will see all of you wonderful people at a later time. 'Twas a good run. Oh, it was a great run. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, I should stream tomorrow. I don't know what. I might try that potion game. We'll see. Take care, guys. Good night.